Okay, well I'm... Alright, here with Home Skillet 4823, is it?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're going to talk about the new game Alan Wake. We got our flashlight ready. Searching for some thermoses and batteries so we can shine, what are they called?
The darkness.
Shine the darkness with our handguns that we don't have because we haven't found them. Just going to talk about, I watched him play it for a couple hours here. First impressions of the game, you're not very far in it.
No, not very far at all.
How do you feel about it? Is it game of the year?
No.
No.
Far from it. Fun.
It's fun. What are the controls easy to learn as like a new gamer coming in?
Yeah, Resident Evil style.
Resident Evil style. So people who have played Resident Evil,
yes, sir.
This game's probably for you?
Yeah, probably. Besides, there's no melee.
No melee. There's first complaint about the game. So when you run out of ammo, what do?
Run. Run to the light.
Run to the light. Alright, let's see. Graphics. For Xbox being out almost 5 years now, is the graphics stunning? Like, is it the best you've seen?
No.
No.
Gameplay's not that. It's kind of choppy.
Choppy gameplay. Have we found any batteries yet? Because I don't see your flashlight.
I got this one, but my battery's almost dead.
Oh god, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
The darkness will consume us.
There's a light right here.
Good. We can replenish our health. Let's see. For graphics are, okay. You've seen better. You've seen worse.
Some of the CG is pretty good.
So the cutscenes are where it's at.
Yeah, some of it.
Is the story so far compelling? Is it interesting? Like, does it make you want to know more? Or is it just like, nah, I'm just gonna play through it?
I gotta keep playing. I gotta figure out why it keeps cutting out.
Okay.
Gotta figure out what's going on.
As you see in the beginning of this video, I showed some footage from it. That's some of the gameplay from tonight. Just kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like and how I guess there's really not much story revealed here, but oh, excuse me, that's sexy.
There's not much story revealed how far I'm into it.
Yeah, so I mean, we're still clueless. We'll probably have to do a second review after one of us finishes the game. But right now, I guess early thoughts are it's worth a rent, or do you say it's worth $60?
I'd rent it.
Rent it first.
I'd gamefly it.
Gamefly. You hear that, people? Gamefly. Don't buy it yet.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else can we talk about? Xbox. The biggest thing with Xbox is the online. Can you flashlight people online and shoot them?
No, sir. No online.
No online gameplay. Sorry, people out there. You can't flashlight other people.
No flashing.
No teabag flashings.
Flares.
Flares. No Ric Flairs.
Yeah.
By SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Bonus unlockable Ric Flair. They really capture his finest.
Ric Flair shout out.
Ric Flair shout out. Little Rick shout out. Doesn't want to be on the camera. I mean, Home Skillet.
I'm not a big camera
There's
guy.
no Rick. Who's Rick? Add him, everyone. Home Skillet. Search him. Add him. Professional gamer. He will own you at Modern Warfare 2.
I don't play it anymore.
So find him and he will own you. Add him today. He'll accept your request. Alright, back to Alan Wake. So explain the story so far from what you know. As you've played the first chapter when I didn't get to see that. Well, yeah, I haven't got to see that. What's the story? What do they reveal?
A writer is on vacation in a city named Bright Falls, and he is reliving his own book that he did not know he wrote.
Interesting. Oh. So what do you feel is going to happen to him? Do you think there's going to be an ultimate villain, or just this darkness?
It's going to be a dream, just like the TV show Lost.
Oh God, here we go. Lost rant. Now that I have you, I guess on the record, anything you like to rant about? You're known for that.
No, I'm not in a ranting mood tonight.
Nothing to rant about.
Maybe next time.
What about any rants for Alan Wake? Anything you'd approve?
Melee.
Add melee.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I just can't believe that you run out of ammo.
Yeah,
and you just run.
Yeah. Dodging's pretty cool.
There's what is it called?
I forgot.
cinematic,
Yeah,
cinematic dodge. It's pretty cool. You actually, for those achievement junkies, you get an achievement for it. Looks like you get an achievement for collecting coffee thermoses.
Gotta have thermoses in that.
There's other achievements, basically collecting things like any other game like that. So achievement junkies, you're going to spend time just wandering with a flashlight in the woods, much like we are right now, wandering with a flashlight in the street.
A dead one.
So story's decent so far. We don't know much about it. Graphics are lack of weapons in the game. So lack of variety. It seems, from what I saw, it seemed monotonous.
Shine people with light, shoot them.
Yep, shine people and shoot them. I mean, some people like monotony. I mean, for the shooters out there, every shooter is essentially the same. You shoot people, they die, they respawn.
True.
So I guess the monotony of this one is the flashlight and then shoot. So
the batteries reload quicker than the gun.
Yeah, that was a complaint I had. It seems like, in real life anyways, when you have to put a new battery in a flashlight, you have to unscrew it. It takes much longer, and it was almost instant.
That's 2 batteries.
Yeah, it was instant in this. And then to reload a gun, it actually takes twice as long. That was my complaint.
We're gonna be safe here in a second.
Oh, we're safe. Replenish health.
It's called the safe haven in the game.
Safe haven. So look for street lights. That is your safe haven. You will recharge and be free from the darkness for a brief period, and then it'll make a noise and they'll come back. So graphics are average. Stories so far, we don't have a final. Controls, you said, were they're Resident Evil style. They're average. Could be improved.
Still, I don't know.
Overall, if you
shooting, I don't remember if you could run and shoot.
Ooh.
Because you couldn't in Resident Evil.
Yes, that was my biggest complaint. Let's see. I guess we could wrap it up. We're not finished with it. So overall rating, I try to give my games like a school grade. 100% being the best, 0 being a fail. What would you give it as of right now? This is not a final. This is just so far. How would you grade it?
Still wanting to play it, I'd have to probably give it a B still.
A B.
Finish it.
So in the 80s, do you have an exact number you think, or?
80 is a good spot.
80 is a good spot. So B average grade so far.
Yeah,
so far, so good.
Can drop pretty quick.
How do you think after you beat the game the replayability will be?
Ooh, I don't know, because I didn't even look in the menu. Was there anything for it?
I didn't see anything. Possible downloadable content. Don't know how long.
The pages that you find in the game, some are only available on Nightmare.
Oh, so there you go. Challenge to those out there. Play it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, some of the pages that you find in the game. We didn't get into this.
No. So I guess everyone check it out. It's recommended. It's not anything you should avoid. Don't buy it. Just rent it. See what you think. If you like it, obviously buy it then. $60. No, I don't think it's worth it. That for $60 at all. Yeah, I guess that wraps up our thoughts on Alan Wake. I want to thank Rick, aka what is it?
Home skill 4823.
Adam on Xbox. You can add me, Gravity Well. That's instead of an I and an E, it's a 1 and a 3. I'll put it up at the end of this. You can add me. So thank you for taking your time. I hope you enjoyed this review better than my sit-down couch one, which was pretty boring. I'm sorry.
This one's just pitch black.
Yeah, this was just pitch black. So hope you enjoyed it, and more to come. Thanks.